Hi everyone, it's Annie. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what is probably a controversial topic right now during this pandemic situation in August, and the dilemma with schools. Should we return? Should we not? Should parental input matter or not? And I'm not really going to talk about what they should or shouldn't do. I'm not a public health expert who I really think should be guiding the decisions. But anyway, what I want to talk about is the word need and what it actually means. I feel like there's so many, excuse me, so many parents that are so much self righteousness out there about saying kids need to be in school. They need, capital need, to be in school. School's important, education is more important. I think that we need to really just look at the bigger picture. I mean, I think, I know, kids need food, they need water, they need love. You know what I mean? I mean, not to survive, but we're talking about survival. They don't need school. They do need an education. Hopefully, they receive it, but they do not need to be in a school building for that to occur. And I think that what's dangerous is that those whose kids need to be in school are those who don't really have a voice in this. Those who are getting to be heard, and this is the case with so many other issues in the world as well, but those who are getting their voices heard and fighting for school to return either full day in person or hybrid or whatever, are those who have the resources, have the support, have the time. Those kids would be fine. Honestly, if we were to even take all those kids and say, you are going to sit at home, you're not going to socialize with anyone for the next year, you're not going to open a book, you're not going to do math for a full year, would all those kids be behind? Yes. Would they be socially awkward upon like returning to school year, interacting with kids? Yes. But kids are resilient. People can be resilient. And it would all be fine in time, I promise you. The kids that need to be in school, those are the kids that are in impoverished homes or homeless, living in cars or whatever, homeless shelter. Those that are victims of current abuse, where the school day is the only day that they get some semblance of normalcy in their lives, where they get the support from staff members and teachers and relationships. And unfortunately, those kids and their families don't get a voice. They don't, because they don't have the time, they don't have the resources. Yeah, so that's what really sad. But anyway, I guess I'm just thinking also my perspective on this whole event. Sorry, I didn't mean to tangent to go on a tangent of this, but I think that how this is a devastating time for our world, and but I feel like this is history, and I think that my kids are going to grow up and think, oh my gosh, like I I was school aged when I went through the pandemic, and they can tell their kids about what their experience was like. Just like with 9/11, people can tell their kids and their family what it was like. I was there. This is what I did that day. So it's kind of like that. And anyway, that's kind of my take on this. And what else was I going to say? I guess my concern is the like I said, those voices that are not getting heard, they're already behind in terms of education. They're already behind in, where we want them to be with their reading levels and stuff. So they're the ones who are going to suffer even more for not being in school. It's not the students who are afraid of, whose parents may be demanding that they need to be in school. Anyway, I think I'm talking in circles now, but you get the point.